No need to look any farther, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. No need to look any further, you chose the right station.
Fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'8" tall, weighing in at 205 pounds, hailing from Memphis, Tennessee, the reigning, defending Pettyweight champion of the world, Mr. Cowboy Nation!
Go, baby!
Nation!
Yes, sir! Alright. Welcome to Let's Talk Football. I'm your host, Mr. Cowboy Nation, a.k.a. Petty Pendergrass, a.k.a. your favorite football. Y'all know the rest, man. Let's Talk Football is brought to you by Snap Productions. We are uploading all the episodes to YouTube, so feel free to go to my YouTube channel, Jerome, Jerome, McNary, McNeary, and we are streaming live on my Facebook page as well. We have a call-in number. The call-in number is 901-498-0625. Or you can just, get in the comment section. We broadcast live. Get in the comment section. Post your thoughts in the comment section. I get what's in the comment section while we shooting live. However you want to do it, cool with me. All right, so, no, I've been gone, right? So, let me explain to y'all what happened. I got a close-knit family, so around the holidays, everything kind of shuts down and we kind of come together. So that's why you ain't been seeing me. It ain't because the Cowboys didn't make the playoffs. I don't care nothing about that. All right, so I'm petty whether we in or not. So like I said, man, we when the holidays come, everything kind of shut down. We get together, we enjoy each other, man. We have a great time. So that's why I've been MIA, but that's over with. And let me give you who you came to see. Can you dig it? Let's go. Cause you wanna be with me, girl. Think about it now. Yes, sir. Petty Pendergrass. It's in the building. Let's get it, man. Woo-hoo-hoo. Feels so good to be back. Yes, sir. Some people need to come on my place, sit on the playoff couch. Can you dig it? First and foremost, we want to start off with one Lamar Jackson. Now, I sat on this same set and said, how you stop Lamar Jackson? We had a whole debate on how you stop Lamar Jackson. And just like that, he at home. Lamar, you are out of order for disappointing me and my congregation the way you did, sir. Come on down in front of the congregation, get this work, and sit on this playoff couch next to me. And we got Rotel, all that. Turkey meat Rotel. Come on, chill. Come on, chill with your dog, man. And we're gonna watch Super Bowl together. Can you dig it? All right, so next we got one Carson Wentz, a.k.a. Mr. Glass. Now, you Eagles fans were so happy you beat the Cowboys to put us out the playoffs. And I told you, dude. I told you. They're trying to get the coach fired. I was surprised they beat the Rams. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to get the coach. They want Jason Garrett gone. They're not going to win nothing for Jason Garrett. But now, y'all swear them down. We playing y'all for real. And, I mean, y'all all in my inbox just trolling hard. I said, okay, cool. It's cool. Congratulations on the NFC championship. Good luck in the playoffs. I already knew Seattle finna see y'all today. How everybody saw? Everybody knew y'all gonna be one and done, right? But y'all swear y'all did something because y'all beat the Cowboys, and y'all go in there and just bro. It's 9 whole points. Carson Wentz made it like 2 minutes in the game. Got put out, hurt. Oh my God! But y'all swear him down. He better than Dak, right? Y'all swear him down. He better than Dak. At least Dak can make it through a playoff game. But Carson Wentz, come on down here. For the congregation, get to work. Don't get hurt coming down here too, man. Don't hurt yourself coming down here. Come on down here from the congregation, get this work, man. Yeah, so this is what we got. Next, we got Who That Nation. I got, as you can see, I got a lot of ground because I've been gone. So I got some weeks to cover. You did. So remember when we lost it at New Orleans 10-12? Y'all like y'all just blew us out the field. You remember that? And that fake 4-down fumble that Z clearly didn't fumble, and they gave yeah. It's cool. It's water on the bridge now. But right now though, you gotta come sit on the couch. Oh, that means nothing. Right now, you gotta go sit on the couch, dude. The 6th seed. You let the 6th seed come in your house and send you home. Send you package, send you right around the corner, and sit on this playout couch with us, and everybody else. So come on down, Who That Nation, Who That, bring your beignets and all that. Come on down and get this work. All right, next, we got the Vikings fans, yeah, the whole Viking Nation. Skull, remember that? What the hell is that anyway? Now when. This goes out to all you Viking fans that came to Dallas and disrespected us in January. I'm really talking about y'all. You talking about Tom Brady? We can go Tom. Okay, all right, cool. All right. all you Vikings fans that came to January and disrespected us in our house. Guess who turn it is now? Went to San Fran and got the brakes beat off you. You dig it? 10 whole points. You like that? Go down and holler at them folks, man. Get this work. All right, so next, I'm going to get y'all out of the way. I'm going to be light on y'all, man, so because I slick like y'all. But y'all had to get this work. So next, let's get to who I really want to talk about. Next, we got one Thomas Brady. One Thomas Brady. Tom Brady. The GOAT, quote unquote, I use that term very loosely, because y'all know how I feel about that, right? The GOAT, with the game on the line, threw a pick six. Probably the easiest pick six of that dude's career, you dig? So, the easiest pick six of that dude's career. You the GOAT, you the greatest quarterback they ever played. They set you up perfect. 99-yard drive to come down and win the game and send the Titans home. And your first pass is a pick six. I love it. I love it. That just warmed my heart. Thomas, come on down here, Thomas. Come on down here, Thomas. Talking about folks, man, get this work, man. Throw the ball to the right team next time. Can you dig it? All right, so last, but certainly not least, we got the Houston Texans. Y'all, I know y'all saw it, but I'm gonna explain to you anyways. For the people in the back, the Houston Texans need to come on over holler at Petty Pendergrass because they blew a 24-point lead like that. 1 minute you was up 24-0, the next minute you losing by. I was like, dude, and I'm gonna tell you something. When Kansas City scored that first touchdown, I knew then. I said, dude, these dudes finna lose. I'm talking about the first touchdown was so easy. I said, dude, no professional defense should give up a touchdown that easy. I said, Houston finna lose this game. But what I didn't see was 51-7. I didn't see that. It's one thing to blow a 24-point lead, but to get outscored 51-7, 51-7, 51-7, dude. Oh my Houston. Houston. Come on down here, man. And bring them 11 guys you call the defense with you. And that's talk about congregation, get this work, man. 51-7. Alright. So what we're gonna do at this time. I got you, James. I see you come in the comment section. I'm gonna get with you. What we're gonna do at this time, right? We're gonna take a break out into action. Talk about one of our sponsors.
If you're looking for a church to worship in, Pastor Byron and Marguerite Fitzpatrick invite you to give Crosstown Church a try. We're a new church plant in the Midtown area with services at the Circuit Playhouse, 51 Cooper Street, Sundays at 10 a.m. We'd love to have you be our guest. Visit our website at wearecrosstown.com. That's www.wearecrosstown.com. Crosstown Church of Memphis, Christ-centered.
Alright, so at this time, I want to give a shout out to the list short, man, because college football officially over with. We're in championship week. So I'm going to give a shout out to Richard Sherman and Nick Bosa of the San Francisco 49ers, Devontae Adams of the Green Bay Packers. We're going to talk about Devontae Adams a little later. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase of the national champion LSU Tigers. I know y'all saw that SEC shirt I had on earlier, right? Can you dig it? Yes, sir. And King Henry, a.k.a. Derrick Henry, of the Tennessee Titans. Why am I shooting these people out? DJ! Hit that beat for your boy, man! Yes, sir. This is what they doing right here. That's why I'm shooting them out. Let go. Alright. Alright, hey, with Devontae Adams though, we're gonna talk about Devontae Adams in a minute though. But I gotta let me get to this right here. Y'all wanna know who playing the Super Bowl, right? So my good buddy Mike Miles on the Calvin. Ask me what I think. He bets on everything, right? So money real big right now. We're in the championship week or whatnot. So let's go to the phone and see what my good buddy Mike Miles got for me this week.
Okay, Cowboy Ron. Who's going home and who will be sitting on top of the throne? This past week was something to see. The Texans saw they twins and tricked themselves out of the win. Tennessee said, okay, Ravens, we got Henry, who's going to treat you like you the enemy. And he sure did. Now we got the Final Four. So who's going to get rich and who will be poor? So what you think? Somebody gonna blink and somebody got to think. Come on, Cowboy Ron. Tell me what's going on. I'm out of here.
Shout out to my boy Mike Miles. Alright, man. Championship Sunday. Who gonna be playing in the Super Bowl? I got you. Alright, so AFC Championship game. Titans Chiefs, right? Derrick Henry is an absolute force of nature. I can't deny that. But the reason, if y'all been watching me all throughout, I had Chiefs Cowboys preseason pick in the Super Bowl, right? And I said I'm absolutely terrified of the Chiefs. If you saw this last game, you see why I'm absolutely terrified of the Chiefs. Right? So the one way to combat a very devastating running game is to score points like this. And this can't sit all day. You understand? Derrick Henry can very well have 200 yards rushing on Kansas City because their defense is atrocious. Let's just be honest. Their defense is trash, right? So, but Kansas City scores like this. So Derrick Henry Derrick Henry probably gonna get them for 250. He ran for 200 on Baltimore. He probably run for 250 on Kansas City. But Patrick Mahomes scores like crazy. So Ryan Tannehill is going to have to make plays at some point. You see what I'm saying? He's going to have to make plays at some point. I don't think Ryan Tannehill make enough plays to get past Patrick Mahomes. I don't. Now, and I know the Titans beat the Chiefs earlier. Great game. Awesome game, right? I don't think Tannehill get past Chiefs this go. It's going to be a close game, though. I think Derrick Henry go for over 200. Derrick Henry going to go for over 200 because the Chiefs defense is non-existent. So, I'm going to say Derrick Henry goes for 215, 220, right? Tannehill's not gonna break 100 yards passing though. So and that's what's gonna get the Titans in the end. So let me get the Chiefs over the Titans, 31-27. All right. So next, we got the main event, NFC Championship, right? You know I'm an NFC guy, Cowboys fan. You know how they go. So we got the Packers and the 49ers. I am so disappointed in Seattle. Seattle was my final hope to keep San Francisco at the Super Bowl. And they went up there and just couldn't get past Aaron Rodgers, man. So San Francisco got a free walk to the Super Bowl. Let me tell you, it's going to be the one or two things going to happen. I don't think the Packers can block the 49ers up front. I do not. I don't think they can. So with that being said, that's why you saw 37-8 first game. That's why you saw that, because they can't block the 49ers up front. So I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. But as if those of you who was in the pregame with me, it's a passing league, and I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Ain't nobody been screwed yet. Referees do. You see what I'm saying? Referees do to screw somebody, and I'm telling you, man, I think they want Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl. I think this is what they want. I think this is what the powers that be want. So, from a football standpoint, if I look at X's and O's matchups, this in the third, 49ers should run away with this game. I'm going to pick the 49ers 34-17. I got the 49ers and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. 49ers 34-17. But I got to put this out here. If this game is close, the 49ers will get screwed. I'm gonna tell them, and you heard it here first. If this game is close, if you see a lot of flags, a lot of questionable calls on third down to keep Green Bay close, the 49ers gonna get screwed in this game. In order for the 49ers to win, they're gonna have to blow Green Bay out. That's why I got them winning 34-17. That's gonna be the type of game. That's the only type of game the 49ers can win. They're not gonna beat Green Bay in a close game. They're not. Because it's gonna be 18-11. You know what I mean? Or 15-11 or whatever. You know what I mean? The refs gonna hop in there and help Aaron Rodgers out. Because I truly believe they want Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes in the Super Bowl. And with good reason, it'll be a great Super Bowl, right? But I don't feel like the Packers are better than the 49ers. And it hurt me to say that. I don't think the Packers are better than the 49ers. Honestly, thing with Seattle being out, the 49ers are the best team in the NFC right now. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know. But you know how this goes. It's politics, right? So, but for the record, me going on record, give me the 49ers 34-17, Super Sunday, Chiefs, 49ers, break your red out. Can you dig it? Don't say I ain't never did nothing for you. All right, let me see what we got in this comment section, man. Big man, you already know Bosa gonna eat. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they can block. I do not think Green Bay can block San Francisco up front. Bosa finna kill. Whoever that tackle is, Bakhtiari, is Green Bay left tackle, man. Bosa finna eat his lunch twice. Gonna eat his lunch twice, right? So Kansas City and San Ronaldo's got Kansas City, San Francisco. That's what I got. Kansas City, San Francisco. Yep. Then we got Big Mike said the fake punt hurt Houston, dude. You up 24-7. Why the hell you going for a fake punt? I did not understand it. Like, you up 24-7. Punt the ball. Play football. And that's the thing. And that's the thing about Kansas City. They so explosive. And like I said, their first touchdown was so easy. It put pressure on Houston, even though they was up 24-7. He felt the pressure to go for it on fourth down, dude. And that was up 24-7. So that's what Kansas City brings to the table. And that's why I think Kansas City gonna take the whole thing this year because of that type of pressure. And I don't know, but they got a quarter. And I know both are beasts and this, that, and the third. But Andy Reid gonna come up with something. Watch, Andy Reid gonna come up with something. And I'm gonna talk about another coach in a minute, who I feel like is Janet Carter. To answer your question, yes, Kansas City will be in the Super Bowl. I think Kansas City will be in the Super Bowl. James said they ran the ball, had to spy on Lamar Jackson. Now, let me talk about that, James. Now, this is how they stopped Lamar Jackson. Now, we know we had the debate on how to stop Lamar Jackson, right? So, this is what Mike Vrabel did. Mike Vrabel disrupted the timing of the Baltimore Ravens offense. So, and we was all, and I was raving about how great Lamar Jackson is from the pocket. But when you look at it, a lot of stuff was 3-step drop, boom, 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 ball out, pow. 4-step, 7-step drop, ball out. It was time. The timing was, you see what I'm saying? So what Vrabel did, if you go back and look at that game, Vrabel made Lamar Jackson go back, stop, reset his feet, and throw the ball. And he wasn't as accurate as he normally is. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's the thing about a young quarterback. They progressing. Like, that's stuff you have to learn. Right? You have to learn how to come out, get the ball, boom, 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 get your feet set, get the ball out accurately. So, getting your feet set, moving and resetting and getting the ball out, it's evidently something Lamar Jackson hadn't worked on because his accuracy was greatly affected by the pressure Mike Vrabel and the Tennessee Titans put on him. You see what I'm saying? So they made him the pressure that they was able to put on him. They made him reset and throw. He had to reset and throw, boom, like quick, boom, and he wasn't able to do it consistently. You see what I'm saying? So that's what Lamar Jackson will have to work on in the offseason. And shout out to Mike Vrabel, dude. Mike Vrabel is coaching his behind off right now. You know what I'm saying? So let me go back to here and see what I got. Yeah, you right, James. You right. My guy James Ellis, a 49er fan, he said the refs are trying to find a way to screw us. Hey, Eric, I see. Eric, did you trying to call in for the show, man? We just saw your number on the line. Yeah, James said the refs will try to find a way to screw us. There. Yeah, you right, James. Y'all gonna have to blow Green Bay out. Y'all gonna have to. If the game close, I think the refs gonna screw y'all, man. But I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all the better team. The 49ers are a better team. Rodgers is the ref's daughter. my baby girl daughter said Rodgers is the ref's daughter. Oh man. Y'all think both are gonna eat? Yeah, Michael Britt says it's gonna be a State Farm Bowl. You see what I'm saying? Right? So that's what I'm talking about. Though I think they won't. I think they want Mahomes and Rodgers in there. And I think Kansas City gonna take it all too. I think they want Andy Reid. Andy Reid's a great coach, right? Great guy, great coach. They love him, and look, he's an offensive genius. Let's just keep it 100. So I think it's about time for Reid to get him one. So I think Kansas City probably gonna take the whole thing. Yeah, you ain't lying, James. Lamar Jackson receivers couldn't catch a cold butt nigga standing in the snow, dude. Like, they was dropping everything. They were dropping everything. And who else I got? Man, I see a lot of y'all join. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. We just lost Joe Brady to the Panthers. Mike, who the hell is Joe Brady? All right, so let's get to the topics, right? So, Giants front office. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but my boy James, James Ellis, holler me pregame, right? He said the same thing I've been thinking. The Giants front office been looking a little Cleveland Brownish. Can you dig it? So I'm like, they had the perfect opportunity. Urban Meyer sitting there. Cowboys didn't take him. Right? If I'm the Giants, or at least go get Jason Garrett, somebody who has knowledge of the Cowboys. You go get Joe Judge. What? You don't get a D coordinator or O coordinator from the page. You get the wide receiver coach. This dude don't even trust this dude with a whole unit. What? You gonna give him everything? You gonna give him the whole show? Oh my God. Oh man, New York. And I'm talking about when I saw this, I'm like, they had the Patriots wide receiver coach. I'm like, yes. Now, another 5 years we got to worry, but the Giants gonna be trash again, dude. and then I'm gonna say this: the Mariners are a class act. You know what I mean? But football wise, nah, bro. Joe Judge, and maybe I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Maybe everybody's wrong, but right now, nah. Joe Judge, this dude must interview like a champ. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you the wide receiver because they're not even giving you a whole unit. You're not an OC. You're not DC. They gave you the wide receivers, and wow. Wow. Oh, LSU. Oh, okay, I got you, Mike. So Joe Brady is the LSU offense coordinator. Who y'all lose him to? To the Panthers. Who the Panthers head coach? Matt Rule. So Matt Rule came and got, dude. See, you finna make me talk about the Panthers. Let me talk about the Panthers. All right, so the Panthers went got. So I need to talk about Matt Rule and Lincoln Riley, right? I wanted to talk about them, but like I said, I was holidays. I was tied up with family. I really wanted to get to you guys, but I couldn't. So let me put my opinion out on Matt Rule and Lincoln Riley. Why? What have they done? You see Oklahoma get to the playoffs and get destroyed every year. They did not belong in the play. I'd rather saw Alabama than Oklahoma. in the playoffs. Oklahoma does not belong in the top 4. And they show us this every year. But you talking about Lincoln Riley in the pros, dude, get out of here. Lincoln Riley going to run the team out there Sunday and get the brakes beat off him. All right. So, and Matt Rule, what has Matt Rule done? Yeah, he turned Baylor around. Baylor looked good this year. But they didn't. Could Baylor compete with Ohio State or LSU or Alabama or who else is in the playoff? Or Clemson? No. So, and I don't get why Matt Rule and Lincoln Riley are held in such high regard when you got Lovie Smith coaching at Illinois and Lovie Smith done been to a Super Bowl. Really? And he got to go coach Illinois. He can't get a D coordinator job in the league. Like that don't make sense to me. I don't understand it, right? So that's my thought on Matt Rule and Lincoln Riley. No and hell no, right? I don't want that one of them. So all right, so I got some more comments in this comment section. Yeah, I'm like Joe Judge. We got this Teddy Bears fan on here trolling. Cowboys suck. That's what he said. You don't want to talk about football. You just want to get her and say Cowboys suck. What about the Teddy Bears? What about do the Teddy Bears suck too? Same record. Nobody made the playoffs. He's my quarterback was the top 5 in pay. What's your quarterback do? The one that y'all traded up one spot to get. What he do this year? Dude, y'all know y'all the laughing stock forever. Y'all traded up. Y'all gave San Francisco all that to trade to get the dude that San Francisco won the thing. San Francisco wasn't finna take no Mitchell Trubisky. Are you serious? And y'all just gave the Mitchell Trubisky to take a dude that wasn't studying, man. So, what'd you say? Casey said, nah, he made a point here. SEC championship should be the national champion. You about right. Well, I don't know. Clemson been some SEC killers here lately, though. You know what I mean? But LSU was just too high power. That was too high power. And them going to get that guy from the Saints, dude, it just, I need new clothes. I'm good, man. This is my petty pentagram shirt. This is my uniform. What you mean? You are out of all people, I don't understand how uniforms work, sir. This is my uniform. When you see this shirt, it's going down. Can you dig it? Love it took the Bears to the Super Bowl. Couldn't get it. That's what I'm talking about. He took the Bears to the Super Bowl, man. And can't get a DC job. Look. Lovie Smith took Rex Grossman to the Super Bowl. Enough said. Rex Grossman, garbage. He had the dude playing the Super Bowl, man. He can't get a. You know, I don't understand that one. I don't understand that one at all. But let me see. Matt had one good year with Baylor. He been garbage. And that's, he had one good year, and now he's the hot thing. I'm like, nah, I don't understand that one, dude. Like, hell no. I don't. And I'm so happy we didn't do either one of them. I'm going to get to our coach and hire in a minute. So, I'm going to switch over to Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel is the Tennessee Titans coach, former linebacker of the New England Patriots. Well, Mike Vrabel, let me say this before I get into what I think about Mike Vrabel as a coach. When Mike Vrabel played as a linebacker, he did everything. Played defense, offense, lined up as a tight end, ran routes, caught touchdowns, even though he was a linebacker. So Mike Vrabel was a football player, period. He was a baller, right? So now he's coaching the Titans. And what this dude has done, if I had to give out an MVP for the playoffs right now, it's Mike Vrabel. What this dude, the game plans his staff has put together for this playoffs have been absolute genius. Both games. I'm like nobody saw this come right because it's the Titans, right? So we always kind of overlook the Titans, take the Titans for granted. But well, me personally, I saw them. I knew they were gonna beat the Patriots. I saw they coming because the Patriots couldn't stop the run. Derrick Henry, poor run defense. 2 + 2 = 4. The Patriots going home, right? So I saw that one coming, but this Baltimore game, I didn't see that. I didn't see that because I'm like, nobody can stop Lamar Jackson, right? So, and when I saw the game plan he put together for Lamar Jackson, my question is, how much film did he have to watch to realize that Lamar Jackson had trouble resetting his feet and throwing? Like, that's a very small detail. You see what I'm saying? And he caught on to that, and he put a game plan together. He said, Lamar Jackson going to beat me. He going to beat me resetting the street and throwing. And he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Now, when Lamar Jackson took off running in the pocket, it was Lamar Jackson. Like, he made some moves in the open field that was like, oh, my God, like, dude. Like, you don't want to see Lamar Jackson running the ball, but from the pocket, he still needs some work. Like, he still needs some work, and that's what Vrabel showed you. Like, yeah, he's electric running it, but from the pocket, he needs work. So, and Vrabel did a great job of keeping Lamar Jackson in the pocket and making Lamar Jackson beat him. He made Lamar Jackson exercise every facet of the game from throwing from the pocket, and he couldn't do it. And like, that was beautiful. Like, I didn't see that. I just saw him running and him boom, 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 getting the ball out. And Mike Vrabel saw through it, man. So if I had to give an MVP trophy out for the playoffs so far, I had to go to the Titans coach, Mike Vrabel. Dude, like, what he's doing is outstanding, absolutely outstanding. Thank you. My boy James Ellis said the Titans winning with Ryan Tannehill. Who would have thought? Right? Ryan Tannehill is not that dude. He's not. And so I'll say this: don't be surprised if the Titans move up in the draft and take a quarterback, because this is one of the better quarterback drafts, right? You got Trevor. No, I don't think Trevor Lawrence coming out. You got Tua coming out. Who else coming out? Joe Burrow coming out. I think it's a couple other cats, but from what I'm hearing, this is a pretty decent quarterback draft. So look for the Titans gonna take a quarterback in one of these next 2 or 3 drafts. Ryan Tannehill, he's better than Mariota, but he's not the guy to get them over the hump. You know what I mean? So. But for him to do what he's doing with Tannehill, and I saw that in the preseason, Ryan Tannehill come fresh out of Miami and run this offense, had way more control of the offense than Mariota had. And like I said, if you watch me in preseason, I told you in preseason, Tannehill gonna take Mariota's job. He looked better running the offense. He had more control over the offense, and he ran the offense way better. My boy Mike said, Mike called Bill for the insight. I can believe it. Because it was genius, dude. Like, from what he saw, it was genius. But at the same time, Bill couldn't do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, Bill had a chance. He had a shot at Lamar. Lamar embarrassed Bill Belichick. You know what I mean? So, but Vrabel shut him down. Like, he made Lamar Jackson look average throwing the ball. Like, they just call a spade a spade. He made Lamar Jackson look average throwing it. Now, his receivers didn't help. His receivers dropped a lot of passes. But at the same time, he didn't make enough plays consistently to get the job done. You know what I mean? So let me see what I got in this comment section, y'all. Hope you got. Mike Vrabel should. Yeah, you ain't lying, Mike Vrabel. Cause dude, my boy James Ellis said Mike Vrabel should get an award for that long. He ain't lying because I forgot about Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert. You right, Mike. You right. So you got Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, then the other guy. So it's some pretty nice quarterbacks coming out this year. I expect the Titans to make a move on, because I'm not sure who's gonna be coming. I know Trevor Lawrence probably be coming out next year, but who else gonna be coming out with him? We don't know. You know, we have to watch college football next year. So Jordan Love, yeah. But yeah, man. So I don't know, man. If I had to give an MVP out right now, it'll be the Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel's doing an excellent job of coaching. And look, let me put this in perspective. John Harbaugh of Baltimore Ravens is not a bad coach at all. John Harbaugh has given Bill Belichick hell, dude. Like, the Patriots don't want to go to Baltimore. They can't win in Baltimore in the playoffs or regular season. You see what I'm saying? So, like, that's a big deal for him to outcoach, and he coached Harbaugh under the table, dude. So I don't know, man. If I'm the Titans, I'm extending Mike Vrabel after this season. I'm getting him another 5 years, and I'm gonna get him a real quarterback. Cause I don't think Tannehill the answer. He'll stopgap for the next guy to come up. But all right, let's move on to the next topic. Next topic, I got how weak the AFC is. Tom not in it. This how my boy Mike Dobson said that goes to show you how weak the AFC when Tom not in it. Tom was in it. He just got sent home first round. Tom made the playoffs. And then let's go even farther, you did? Tom would have had the first round back if he would have beat the Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins. You know the team we beat 31-6? Them. He couldn't beat them to get a first round back. So, and I told, like I said, if you've been watching me since preseason, I told you in preseason, Tom Brady gonna step off the cliff at the end of the year. But they're gonna win enough games to get this division. But at the end of the year, Tom Brady gonna step off a cliff. And lo and behold, boom. Right? So, yeah. So I mean, Tom is in it. He just, it's over with. Look, the day of the statue quarterback is over. It's a wrap. If you don't have a quarterback that can move, you're done. You need to get a quarterback that can move, evade pressure, and make plays with his legs as well as his arm, because the D linemen are too good. They too big, they too fast. You need a quarterback that can move. Like point blank period. Ain't no way around that. Right? So, all right, let me tell you, let me go to the next topic. Jimmy Johnson, my boy, my guy. Jimmy Johnson was inducted to the Hall of Fame. I'm going to make this one short and sweet, and we'll move on to the next topic, right? So, Jimmy Johnson was inducted to the Hall of Fame. If you saw Jimmy Johnson's speech and didn't almost cry, you have no soul. Yeah, I'm judging. Right. So, y'all think y'all done, man. Breeze got another year or two left. Y'all need to extend Bridgewater, man. Let Bridgewater take over. Y'all let Bridgewater take over after Bridge. Y'all good, man. So y'all need to go on overpay Bridgewater, be a bag up again. Y'all be straight. Y'all be all right. But Jimmy Johnson, it was a very emotional moment to see Jimmy Johnson inducted to the Hall of Fame. And a shout out to the TV network. That was a brilliant idea, right? So, I'm saying this to say this. Jerry Jones should bury the hatchet. You should bury the hatchet. I understand y'all had y'all differences back in the day. Jerry Jones, look, let's just be honest. Jerry Jones, your day is long, but like, you on your way out of here, bro. Alright, so come on, bury the hatchet. I'm not saying bring Jimmy Johnson back as a coach. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is bury the hatchet. You need to be the one who inducts. You need to be the one who introduces Jimmy Johnson to the Hall of Fame. You need to put Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor in Cowboy Stadium. There's no way possible the Dallas Cowboys can have any type of building, any type of anything, and Jimmy Johnson's name not be involved. It's foul. I don't even know no other way to put it. It's foul, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no way we go 3 out of 4 without Jimmy Johnson. No way. No way. There's no way we do that. You see what I'm saying? So Jimmy Johnson's name should be in the Ring of Honor. Jimmy Johnson's name, Jerry Jones, I think Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson need to get together, bury the hatchet. Jerry Jones need to introduce him in the Hall of Fame. I want to see Jimmy Johnson's name in the Ring of Honor. Like, bottom line. You know what I mean? So, like, we need to quit playing, and he need to right that wrong. That's probably why we ain't did nothing since he been gone, because Jerry been, like, you do wrong, follow you, man. And he was out of order. Like, he need to go and fix that situation. And we need to get on, both, and disagree. If we disagree to disagree, then cool, But nah, Jimmy Johnson's name need to be in the Ring of Honor, and you need to introduce him to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. My boy Michael James said Mike Vrabel out Belichick, Coach Belichick, with his delay of game and intentional false start, then took it to Harbaugh. I mean, he sure did. Then Derrick Henry is a grown ass man, a real issue. Can you dig it? 250 coming down here. Who won't tackle that? Who won't tackle 250? 6'2", 6'3", 250 coming down here? Full steam? Boy, stop. I don't want none of that. I'm going to trip him up. Look, Coach, I can trip him up for you. That's about all I can do. I'm not squaring up and hitting that dude, man. Get ran over in front of everybody. Nah, I'm straight. But that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Yes, all of that. That's what I'm talking about. My boy Zane Ellis said, Shannon Sharp said, that big dude Derrick Henry is not a problem. He an issue. He a real issue. Like, he past a problem. He way past a problem. He way past a problem, dude. You talking about, dude, 250 coming downhill, and he running a 4.5? That's almost equivalent to getting hit by a car, dude. And you talking about 4 quarters. I don't care nothing about no pads in the helmet. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be stepping in front of a dude that's 250-pound running a 4.5 coming. And if you think, for those of y'all at home, you think a 4.5 is slow, I tell you what. Go to the gym, you get your diet right, you eat right, and you train for 2 months. And line up and race a dude that run a 4.5. I bet you get smoked. I bet that dude smoke you. He gonna leave you. And 4.5 is fast. You understand? Like extremely fast. The average cat on the street can't run a 4.5. And he's 6'3", 250, running a 4.5. That's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? So, and you talking about, yeah, he embarrassed her. Man, Earl Thomas should have came to Holly Petty, man. Like, he talking about Earl Thomas talking about all that noise, talking about some, well, we got a different mindset. We don't want to tackle this. Boy, stop. You don't want, nobody wants to tackle 250 coming down here. Nobody. Oh, God, what's money for paying you? You don't want that. You don't want to tackle 250 coming down here, right? All right, so let me swap over to my next topic. DeAndre Hopkins. Now, I know DeAndre Hopkins at home. I know that. But this needs to be said. DeAndre Hopkins is the best wide receiver in this league right now today. Right now today. Hands down. Hands down. DeAndre, dude, that game against the Bills, dude, come on, bro. And the Bills got D. Bills got real ID. But this dude, he a dog. He about one of the best route runners. I'm trying to think who I would. Now, I'm a Cowboy fan. You call me a homo or whatever. Only guy I take over Amari Cooper running routes is DeAndre Hopkins. And he got way more dog. And he bigger. And he don't drop nothing. You see what I'm saying, dude? DeAndre Hopkins is the best wide receiver in this league right now. Hands down. I take DeAndre Hopkins even over Julio. Y'all know, and if y'all been watching me, like I've been doing this a couple of years. If y'all been watching me, y'all know I love me some Julio Jones. But nah. I'm taking right now today, I'm taking DeAndre Hopkins over everybody. DeAndre Hopkins is the best wide receiver in this league. I think he's been underrated, overlooked, because he played in Houston. You know what I mean? But just looking at him play wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, Amari Cooper, Devontae Adams are your best route runners in this league right now. You know what I mean? So, and but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you who up next though. DK Metcalf of the Seattle Seahawks is up next. Once he figure it out, once he figure out how to run routes, how to sell a DB this way, stick him coming back the other. Once he figure that out, DK Metcalf gonna be unstoppable, dude. You know what I mean? But right now, I just had to get that out there. DeAndre Hopkins is the best wide receiver in the league. That's how I feel about that. James Evans. I like Mike Thomas. But I'm gonna tell you when I lost respect for Mike Thomas. When the Dallas Cowboys played the Seattle Seahawks, not Seattle Seahawks, the New Orleans Saints last year and this year. So when we played New Orleans in Dallas last year in Dallas, Byron Jones locked him up, like took him completely out the game. You didn't know Mike Thomas on the field, right? So we come back this year and we play Mike Thomas in New Orleans, and like I said, New Orleans beat us 12-10. But Mike Thomas had like 9 catches, like 70-something yards, and they ran pick plays. They were running rug routes to get Byron Jones off of Mike Thomas off of Byron Jones. Like they helped Mike Thomas get them 9 catches, and he still didn't get a lot of yards. That's not gonna happen to DeAndre Hopkins, dude. That's not you leave DeAndre Hopkins one-on-one with any corner in the league, he gonna eat his lunch. I don't care who it is. Y'all know who I said Jalen Ramsey the guy right now. Jalen Ramsey don't want to see DeAndre Hopkins one-on-one. He don't want to see that. DeAndre Hopkins will eat Jalen Ramsey lunch. And I love Jalen Ramsey. He the business. He don't want to be one-on-one with DeAndre Hopkins. He'll break his ankles, dude. He'll kill him. Right? So, nah. I like Debo. Debo nice. Debo, but look, I can't put a guy in the same city with DeAndre Hopkins. He ain't played but one. He ain't even made through a whole season. Like, he a rookie. Now, do I think he got his upside is, yeah, he got a very high ceiling. You know what I mean? He's very physical. Now, Debo Samuel is a running back that plays wide receiver. Right? So once he get the ball in his hand, he a problem. But can he run routes? Can he separate? Now, if Debo get that together, yeah, I put Debo in the top 5. Yeah. But I think route running is overlooked. You see what I'm saying? Like, these corners are top flight athletes, and they know how to stick with a receiver. So if your route running ain't where it need to be, you ain't gonna better separate from these guys. And I think Debo is benefiting from Shanahan. Shanahan is really nice with his play designs and his play calling, and he put Debo in a lot of positions to succeed. Do I think Debo can go anywhere and produce? No. I don't think Debo can go anywhere and produce right now. I think Debo is great for what Shanahan does. I think Shanahan put Debo in great spots to produce. I think Shanahan understands that Debo is a running back that plays wide receiver. Like, you get the ball in Debo's hands, and you're going to have hell getting him on the ground. Like, we can't deny that. But can he run routes? Can he read coverages? Can him and the quarterback be on the same page and see the same thing, and he adjust his route? He ain't got there yet. DeAndre Hopkins there already. So that's why I'm saying DeAndre Hopkins is the guy. DeAndre Hopkins is the guy right now. Like, he the gold standard for wide receivers far in my book. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about that. Debo been relying on running over. Like I said, he a running back to play wide receiver. Yeah. Damon Harris said he talking about up and coming. Yeah. I like Debo. I love Debo up and coming. Yeah, Debo the business. You know what I mean? I love physical wide receivers. I'm a Dez Bryant guy, right? So yeah, I love physical wide. Yeah, Debo up and coming. Yeah, I give you that. But I like putting them in the same sentence with DeAndre Hopkins. No, I can't do that right now. Debo is Derrick Henry playing. Exactly. That's exactly what Debo is. He Derrick Henry, a small Derrick Henry playing receiver. Like, ain't no juke moves. He want to run everybody over. He want to drop the shoulder on everybody. Like, whoever it is, he drop the shoulder, right? So, but I like that. Like, me personally, I love me a physical wide receiver. Like, all right, I'm finna go here. All right, so my best two receivers all time, Jerry Rice, Michael Irvin. To me, 1A, 1B. You know what I mean? So it depends on what you want in a receiver. It depends on what you like in a receiver. If you want a route runner, you want a guy that's going to run sweet routes, that's going to catch the ball and, pull away, you want Jerry Rice. If you want a dog that you get down 21-6 and say, I'm going to go to you no matter what they're doing, you want Michael Irvin. All right, so me personally, I want Michael Irvin. I want a guy that I can say, hey, I'm down 21-6. I'm going, you don't care what the coverage is. I want that guy. That's what I want. All right, so that's just me. Nah. So Damon Harris said he remind me of Debo Samuel. Remind him of Randall. That's a disservice to Debo Samuel. Samuel is better than Randall. Dude, Randall was a little soft. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. I think Randall was a little soft. Thank you, Marlo. Marlo said she loved the show. I think Randall was a little soft, bro. He was a quarterback in college. You know what I mean? So. Nah, don't disrespect Debo like that. Debo a grown man, bro. Debo a grown man. Like, Debo catch that ball, you better come with some help. Randall wasn't that guy. You know what I mean? He was nice. He was shifty. And you can run some trick plays with Randall, but he wasn't Debo Samuel. He ain't Debo Samuel. I take Debo right now over Randall in his prime. I don't even think about it. You know what I mean? So, I'm good on that. Rice and T.O. was unstoppable. T.O. was unstoppable. I was talking about Rice and T.O. together. Yeah, that was unfair. Because, you had a young T.O. who was learning under Rice. Rice one of the greatest, let popular media tell it, Rice the GOAT. So, yeah. You had a guy that was physically gifted as T.O. learning from one of the greatest receivers to ever play. Yeah, it was a perfect storm. So, yeah, that was something serious. Man. All right, so I'm trying to can I move on? Or y'all was still talking about T.O. All right, so let me move on to the next topic, right? I'm gonna save my coaching high for last. I'm gonna go to Joe Burrow. So you got Joe Burrow, who played out of his mind all season, right? All season, and dude, it's like the stats. Joe Burrow's stats from the first half of the Oklahoma game was like 7 touchdowns. Like, dude, how the hell you throw 7 touchdowns in the first half? Like, I thought they were going to score 100 on Oklahoma. Like, they scored 49, 50 points at first. He balled out, right? So, and the question is, like, is he a Damon Harris said, I don't think Rice the GOAT. Look, I ain't gonna say he not the GOAT. I'm not saying that. You can't, cause his resume is impeccable. You can't say Rice not the GOAT. Like, there's no way you can say you a football guy and not say Rice not the GOAT. What I'm saying is, I think Michael Irvin in his prime was just as good as Jerry Rice. That's what I'm saying. Just as good. I'm not saying Irvin was better. I'm saying Irvin was just as good in his own right. Like I said, if you wanted a route runner, then yeah, I'm taking Rice. But if you want a dog, dude that's gonna go take it, that ain't got to run the right route, that ain't got to run the perfect route, can make contested catches and tight coverage, then you want Irvin. You know what I'm saying? So I just think they were different, but I think both were just as good. But you can't argue. Rice got the better resume because Rice played longer. You see what I'm saying? Now, Irvin played about half the years that Rice played. So if you take Rice's numbers and cut them in half, they dead even. They right on par with Michael Irvin. You see what I'm saying? So because I think Rice played almost 20 years, Irvin played like 11, something like that. So if you take 11 years, I take you take Jerry Rice's 11 best years and stack them up against Michael Irvin. I say Rice maybe edge them by a little bit. They damn near right dead even. You see what I'm saying? They in the same neighborhood. So I think both of them was just as good and with their own style and their own right. But you can't deny the longevity of Rice. To play that long in this league is unheard of. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna argue with anybody who says Rice is the GOAT. I totally understand that. Cool. You see what I'm saying? But my thing is I think Irvin was just as good. But Irvin's style of play didn't allow him to play as long as Rice's, because Rice's style of play was less physical, which allowed him to play longer. So if you want to say Rice would go because of that, okay, cool. You know, I'm not gonna argue with you on that. So that's my opinion on that. All right, so let's get to the elephant in the room, man. Mike McCarthy. And a couple of cats asked me, what you think about Mike McCarthy? What you think about the coaching hire? Was it a good coaching hire? What you think about Mike McCarthy? Whatever. All right, so let's talk about Mike McCarthy. Do I like Mike McCarthy coaching Cowboys? Yes. Yes, I do. I love it. I love Mike McCarthy coaching Cowboys because for once we have somebody who's not going to let the refs just do us any kind of way. They're not going to sit there and just be all yada, yada, yada. We have a guy on the sideline who would chew the refs plumb out. Right? So that alone, I'm cool with. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause you got this bubblegum coach who won't challenge nothing. And, like, we had 10 years of that, dude. So, look, yes, bring me a guy that's going to... This was up, James Ellis. That's what I'm talking about. So, James Ellis is a 49ers fan. He said Irvin was just as good personally. He's my second favorite of all time. And I understand that. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like Rice and Irvin are 1A and 1B. And if you say who 1A, I'm like, Rice. Rice 1A. Irvin 1B. You see what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. But Mike McCarthy, I think Mike McCarthy was a great fit. And if you look at his resume, you put his resume up against the guys that's out there, right? So the guys that's out there, outside of Belichick, Mike McCarthy, Sean Payton got the best resumes. As far as playoff wins period. They got the best resumes. You see what I'm saying? So do I understand? Yes, I totally understand where Jerry Jones is going, and I'm cool with it. You get me personally, I want an Urban Meyer. I felt like Urban Meyer was the next Jimmy Johnson. I felt like Urban Meyer's style of coaching translated into the NFL because you look at all the guys Urban Meyer sent pro, right? So I want an Urban Meyer, but Urban Meyer got health concerns, and I'm not sure Urban Meyer can hold up physically. I'm not sure his health can hold up, especially because for the Cowboys, it can be very stressful. You know what I mean? So the next best thing would be Mike McCarthy. Now, Cowboy Nation. Let me prepare y'all for what's about to go on. Right? It's been reported Mike McCarthy was given the same amount of authority that Bill Parcells had. Which means he got a lot to say. A lot to say. And I know that was the thing, right? Jerry gonna get in his way. Jerry gonna live. Nah, Jerry. I'm gonna tell you something. Jerry respect Mike. Jerry Jones respect Mike McCarthy. He's been watching Mike McCarthy for a minute. You understand? Mike McCarthy been a thorn in our side for a long time. So Jerry Jones been watching Mike. And everybody was saying that he wanted Sean Payton, this, that, and the third. I think those reports are accurate. I do think he wanted Sean Payton, but I do think Mike McCarthy was his plan B.